Welcome back to the vlog. I want to tell you a story about the book Combo Prospecting, and I want to tell you about the author Tony Hughes. Many years ago, I found myself in Sydney, Australia, and I had emailed Tony. We'd met on social media. We've had a number of conversations over Skype, but I told him I was going to be in Sydney, and he insisted on picking me up and going to dinner. And we went to a dinner. I don't know, it was an out-of-the-way place. We had pizza, he had beer, I had coffee. And it was like sitting down with someone who was your best friend for a decade. We hit it off like this. We believe a lot of the same things. We've had a lot of the same experiences. And Tony is just a delightful human being. He's a nice person. He's a good person. He's a smart person. He's a thoughtful person. His first book, Joshua Principle, was a wonderful book, a lot about character and a lot of the same things that I believe he believes and has codified in his work, RSVP selling. And he just decided to write a new book last year, and I got a very, very advanced copy, and I'm talking about a PDF, not yet edited, ideas not completely written, but most of the way done. And I liked what I saw, so much so that I wrote a quote in here. I don't remember what I wrote. Opening is the new closing because nothing happens without a sale. Unless you can first get in front of decision makers with the right agenda, Tony nails what it takes to cut through the noise facing executive buyers, and he understands the importance of a human touch in a digital world. And that is a correct statement, and it's true about this book. Now I want to talk about combo prospecting, the concept and the principle. Many of us have been doing this for a long time, and I want to talk about not this, not that, this and that. For a lot of people, it's social selling only, it's inbound marketing only, it's cold calling only, it's email automated only. There are all these people out there who want you to believe that there is only one right way to prospect, and their way, or what they believe, is the single right way. But most of us who have been in sales for any time and who have worked in sales enablement or trained salespeople and speak to sales organizations have known and have practiced and have preached for a long time. It's not this or that, it's this and that. And in Tony's book, he nails this completely. It's not cold calling, it's not social media outreach, it's not email. It's the combination of phone and email and voicemail and social all combined together with deep insight and value creation and understanding how to be strategic. And this book is very different than a book that I would write, and very different than a book that some of my peers would write, and I want to tell you why. Tony cites just about everybody and anybody who has thoughts on this that are worth knowing. The citations at the back of this book are incredible. Forrester, Gartner, CEB, everybody. If anybody thinks about this problem, Tony has codified their work and explained where it fits in this kind of a process. And he's looked at some of the people who have the very best ideas on sales and included them in this book. If you don't pick this book up, you're making an enormous mistake, because just understanding how to combine the different methodologies or the different mediums to reach out to people is highly effective, and I mean super highly effective. His research, I think personally, says you will get 2 to 3 times the engagements by practicing combo prospecting than you would if you chose one of the other mediums by itself. And I don't think that's true, because I think it's a greater number than that. And I think what he's thinking about is your first try and maybe your second try. But if you combine these over 4 or 5 or 8 touches in a quarter, the number of people who respond goes up dramatically. And Tony is spot on, and he's right. And I want you to pick up the book. The book is called Combo Prospecting, with a long subtitle, which I like. The powerful 1-2 punch, and it might have been 1-2-3, that fills your pipeline and wins sales. Pick up the book by my friend Tony Hughes. I'll put the link to Amazon here. When you pick it up, send Tony a note, tell him I sent you, and do the work. Do the combination. Don't believe that it's just cold calling or just LinkedIn or just email. It's all of these things combined. The sum is much greater than the total of each individual part. I'm Anthony Iannarino. Hit the like button, hit the share button, help me spread the word about Tony's new book, and hit subscribe, because you know, this is every day.